Hello friends, my name is Professor M.S. Rao. I am walking and talking and I am sharing my story, and I am a storyteller. I enjoy creating my own stories and sharing my stories to make a difference and impact humankind. And I have authored 53 books, including the award-winning book titled See the Light in You, for which the Nobel Laureate, His Holiness Dalai Lama, has written a foreword. I have 43 years of diversified experience, including Indian Air Force teaching and training. And I'm a late bloomer, dyslexic with the ADHD, OCD. Add to that the brain stroke worsened my health in the year 2021. And I was born in a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. I don't have two-wheeler, I don't have four-wheeler. I don't get any pension, I don't have any regular income. I'm 61 years old and I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. Despite having all the challenges, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix. This is about introduction. I am very curious and creative by nature, and I create my own perspectives, rules, methods, models, and I published 53 books, and I published more than 200 research papers, and I published more than 1,000 articles since 2007. So within a span of I think 17 years, I have done a lot of activities, and I have done my best, and I wake up every day morning at 4 o'clock, and I sleep in the night around 10 o'clock, and afternoon I take a break for some time. So I am an early bird, and I am an early riser, and I enjoy my daily routine. And as I said, I create my models and frameworks. So in this video, I will briefly talk about Professor M.S. Rao's 4M rule. So now I have to cross the road first, then I can go to the other side. So let me take a moment, then I will cross the road, then I will share my own story. So just a moment, I'll cross this place, then I will I have crossed the road, then I'll share my story. So I started Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule. Why I created Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule is that, as I said, I am very curious and creative, and I am an author and researcher. So I create my own models and frameworks. So I created Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule. And I joined Indian Air Force when I was 18. I started waking up every day morning, and I used to go for health run along with my colleagues in the Indian Air Force. So that was my journey with being an early bird. So I am an early bird. That's one thing. Second thing was that I have been waking up at morning 4 o'clock since 2007. That's the second aspect. Third aspect is that I believe in acquiring my knowledge and sharing my knowledge. I believe in learning, unlearning, and relearning. So because of these aspects, I started Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule, and I started this Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule on October 31st, 2024. October 31st, 2024 was unique because that was the day, that was my date of birth, and I was born on 1963, October 31st. And secondly, I was born on Thursday, and third thing was that it was a Halloween day, and fourth thing was it was a Diwali day. So because of these four aspects, I started Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule. And this is briefly about Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule. So I wake up every day morning and I create my own content, and I create my own knowledge. Then I generate my knowledge and I share with the people. Third thing is I destroy unwanted things, folders from my mind, from my documents. Precisely, I am the creator, I am the generator, I am the destroyer. So here, destroyer means it is not destroying the things or something like that. Destroying unwanted folders, files. Then I prepare a to-do list at the end of the day. So I wake up morning 4 o'clock. Throughout the day, I am the creator. Throughout the day, I am the generator. In the evening, I destroy unwanted things from my folders, documents. Then I prepare a to-do list at the end of the day. I take 3 important tasks every day, and I prepare a to-do list of 3. Then I give commands to my subconscious mind that I will wake up in the morning 4 o'clock. So next day morning, what I do, automatically I wake up, because already I unlocked the power of subconscious mind. Then I follow a particular circadian rhythm or body clock, whatever it is. Then I wake up and I do things. And of course, for the last 3.5 years, I am not able to type with my right hand. I am not able to eat with my right hand. So I have some health challenges. That was a different story. So with left hand, I am typing with my left hand. So that's how I am doing. So throughout the day, I do lots of stuff. And so when you follow Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule, what happens? You will be able to check dementia, you can check decision fatigue, and you can check depression. And these are all the things. And people in USA some people have Alzheimer's disease, which is related to dementia. So just a moment, I will talk to this guy, Wayne. So I meet him every day. Okay, I'm going.
You're going?
Not now. February, I'll go to India. February.
Yeah.
Yeah. February, I'll go to India.
Yeah.
Then again, I'll come to Seattle.
Oh yeah. When are you coming back?
Yeah. Will you be here, or you were somewhere else? You'll be in the same van?
By spring, if I leave, I'll go down south.
South.
Arizona. Yeah.
Arizona.
Then I'll come back about.
Yeah, I have a friend. He's from Arizona. He's a military veteran.
Yeah. This is Quartzsite, Arizona. A whole lot of RVs go there. Like thousands. Big area you can.
Oh, very good.
Just park.
Okay.
In the desert. So. But it's warm every day.
Where in Arizona?
Arizona, Quartzsite, Arizona.
But this is a beautiful place, Seattle.
Well, yeah, in January and February, it's rained too much. Winter's just starting.
Yeah, correct.
Cold and rainy.
Cold.
Not too. It hasn't frozen yet.
Yeah.
But it's rains a lot and it's windy. But I might stay here. I don't know yet. Might be pretty cold. Head south.
Okay, then take care of your health.
Okay, you too.
Yeah, take care of your health. We are from military background. Take care. Okay.
Okay.
We are veterans. So I talked with Wayne just now. So whenever I go on the way, I talk to people. Not to all people, the people who come in contact with me, and I talk to them. I'm very open and I'm extrovert, and I don't hesitate to talk with the people, and people appreciate me because of my openness, and sometimes people object, so I avoid in that situation because I don't want to get into any cultural shocks. So I take initiative and I open the dialogue and talk to people because I want to have conversation with unknown people, because everyone has an hidden story. Everyone has a story to tell, and I tell stories. I create stories and share my stories. Yeah, I got a clearance to walk. Yeah. No. No, across. Okay. So this was about Wayne, W-A-Y-N-E. He's in Seattle. He's from, I think, he is a veteran from America, and I'm an Indian Air Force veteran. That was the reason why we are connected with each other, and sometimes I talk to him. He comes on the way and he lives in the van. So I interviewed him, and I came to know. I went to visit. I visited the van. He lives in the van only. He's a van dweller. So I talked with him, and then he showed books of Eckhart Tolle on mindfulness, and then he also googled my name, Professor M.S. Rao. Then he googled my book, See the Light in You, for which the Nobel laureate His Holiness Dalai Lama has written a foreword. So he is connected with me, but he's not a tech savvy. That is the problem. So even I am not a tech savvy, but still I am trying to adapt as far as possible. That is a different story. This was the story of Wayne, an American veteran. He lives in a van, and now he's in Seattle. He will go to again Arizona. So like that. This is so everyone has a story. So I share my stories because I always talk to the people and I open the conversation. Then I record and share my stories. That's how I do it. And I'm passionate about creating my own stories, sharing my stories, and to make a difference and impact humankind. So I am a storyteller. So that's my role, that's my thing. And if some of my stories resonates, they will share with their networks, right? So I'm very positive about the people, and I talk to them. Then I implore them to share my stories, because if some of my stories resonates, that serves my purpose, right? So this is what I do. Now I'm reaching my home, and this was the story of Wayne. And I have 4 blogs and 3 YouTube channels, and I am holding my smartphone with my left hand. It's very stressful, and it was stressful and painful, and I can't shift my smartphone from my left hand to right hand, as my right shoulder is numb, and I can't type with my right hand, and I can't eat with my right hand. It's a very problem. It's a troublesome. But despite the health challenges, I am recording my stories. Why I am recording my stories is that I want to keep my stories on my YouTube channel, and I want to preserve with me. After, if I am gone, at least my stories will be there forever. and some of the people, some of the listeners or viewers, if they like and share with their networks, I feel very happy and excited. So with that view, with that positive intention, I am recording my stories on my smartphone. I am not a tech savvy. I am only uploading raw videos because I don't know how to I am not expert. I am not a video expert, so that's why I am uploading only raw videos. So please empathize with me, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share with your networks. And somewhere someone is listening to my stories. If they like, they can share with their networks. So this is how we have to impact the world. So we should understand the power of stories. Stories are very powerful. People emphasize statistics, people emphasize stories, and statistics are required. They are the base, but you have to emphasize more on stories and less on statistics, because statistics can change from time to time, but stories are universal. So I am a universal storyteller. I create my own stories and share with my networks. That's what I do it. Now again I am going. I am coming across another woman. So of course I can't talk with women. So because of the gender aspect, so I have to be very careful. So I am waiting here. I don't want to invite any cultural shocks. So I have to walk on the trail. I can't walk on the road. Rules are very strict in USA. So I walk on the trails. So if I come across some people, I talk to them, and especially women I avoid, because I don't want to get into any gender issues, and I don't want to get into any I don't want to get into any cultural shocks because of the gender. So fine. So these are all the things. So I published 53 books. One of the books titled Strategies to Build Women Leaders is the book that I published. That book I have dedicated to 3 women leaders: Maya Angelou, Rosa Parks, Oprah Winfrey. So let me repeat. I have dedicated a book titled Strategies to Build Women Leaders to 3 women leaders. They are Maya Angelou, Oprah Winfrey, and Rosa Parks. So I have dedicated, and that book received foreword from former Vice President of India, Mr. M. Venkaiah Naidu. I advocate gender equality and emphasize women empowerment, and I published a couple of articles on women, and I also published a research paper on women CEOs. So I did so many things. This is about the book on gender and diversity. So like that I published 53 books in different genre. The one which I spoke with you is Strategies to Build Women Leaders is on gender. Then I published books in different genre like mindfulness, teaching, training, non-fiction, executive education. Now I want to publish a memoir tentatively titled Survivor, which I want to publish. The title of the book is Survivor, which will be a memoir. So I don't stick to any particular genre. Whatever comes to me, I will write, because I don't have any guide, I don't have any coach, I don't have any mentor. So I whatever comes to my mind, I write. So I published different books in different genre. So I published books. Now I reached home. I had a conversation with amazing people today, and I shared stories of 2 people. One is I think Trevor, I think that story I shared, and another is when is going to Arizona. So I talked with them. So now let me conclude with a message. It's very stressful and painful to hold my smartphone with my left hand. But I can't shift I can't shift my smartphone from left hand to right hand. So friends, I request you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Life is beautiful, life is amazing, life is a miracle, life is full of opportunities. Life is magic, life is full of opportunities. So enjoy the journey and don't think too much about the unpleasant past which will never come back. Don't think too much about the future that can't be predicted. Learn to live in the present. Enjoy every moment of your life. And now I am signing off. Practice gratitude with gratitude.